Welcome to Kumbasoft DPAA tutorials. This tutorial is about how to use quick filters for logging and viewing logs within the DPAA product. So be sure to set your video playback to high definition, and though some visual details of DPAA may have changed since this video was created, the functionality will be the same. To get started, I've selected a couple of appliances, a number of domains, and a number of logging targets. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select Search here. And we're going to search all the logs and aggregate all the logging information together into one place within DPAA. One thing you might notice as this is running, that you see this Quick Filters section over here on the left-hand side. What it's displaying to us is a means by which we can get information about what kind of information is in the logs. Sometimes what you may want to do is you may want to search for a certain thing, but it may take a very long time to retrieve all the logging information off of the appliances. You still want to be able to filter, say, by a transaction, without having to go into the search expression, typing in or pasting a transaction, and then searching again, because again, it could take a very long time to retrieve those logs. The purpose of the quick filters is to enable you to see more information about the logs you have retrieved without retrieving them every single time. The quick filters are broken down into a number of sections, each representing a field, with the exception of the message field, because that's what the search expression would help you find the most. And the tarn field is not displayed either, but we can see that of the logs we're retrieving logs from 2 appliances of the selection we made. Now, we have 2 appliances selected, but this is not always guaranteed. You may only have logs from one of them. We see that we have 11 domains retrieved where information has been retrieved. This is somewhat of an anomalous view. And the reason why we see more than the domains that we have actually selected is because we've also selected the default domain in this case, in which case the default domain also pulls logging information from the other domains. We have 3 logging targets from which we've retrieved logs. We have 3 different flight IPs represented. We have 3,246 transactions, and this is where it begins to become interesting. If we happen to know the transaction ID we want to view, instead of typing it and searching again, we can simply click on that transaction ID and see all the logs for that transaction ID. You'll also notice that a little symbol has shown up here to indicate that we are filtering within this list. This will be more important to us in a moment. I can also Control-click or Shift-click and select more than one entry in a given filter to filter by any number of the aggregate collection that I have selected. To get everything back to normal, I could unselect these one at a time, or a further way to solve this problem is to simply click this button above the Quick Filters section to clear out all the entries and get all my login entries back. As we move around selecting things in these different areas, we might find that it becomes unwieldy to understand everything that we're seeing, and we may want to find different things under different circumstances. For example, I have 90 different error codes in here. So if I want to select a particular error code and start seeing, or maybe some error codes and start seeing what we have available to us, for those error codes, the filter just keeps growing and growing and growing. What this means is when we select items within a particular quick filter category, the logic is an OR. So we're filtering by this error code, or that error code, or that error code, and so on. However, we can cross these logging categories by selecting a different quick filter and now selecting entries here. And this is an AND condition at this point. So in other words, what we're seeing is we want to see all of the logs for any of these selected error codes and also, or also, those that are either error or notice. So as you see, this filtering can become very advanced, and now we can see that this filter icon is displayed on both of those categories. And again, I can go and select object types, I can select object classes, or any other information in here that might be pertinent to what I want to filter by without having to search the logs over and over again. Again, to clear things back out, I can select this button above there, and all the logs now are shown back up in the order in which we want them to be. This is all for this video. If you want to see more videos and tutorials, go out to www.kumbasoft.com. Go to the Features and Tutorials section there, and you'll see hundreds of videos related to this product and many other videos related to logging, searching logs, and using the log features of DPAA. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.